Men are more moral than they think and far more immoral than they can imagine, meaning men have always had more qualities, character, significance, virtues, values, and other characteristics about themselves than they are willing to admit, acknowledge, approve of in themselves, and then they can also possibly use in the circumstances, situations, and in the achievement and acquisition of success, progress, learning, because men have been deliberately put into repression, subjugation, dominance by the modern society and the cutthroat, capitalistic, critical, materialist system that wants absolute obedience and unconditional conformity, agreement from all of us, so they can constantly and persistently manipulate us, exploit us because of our needs, desires, circumstances, crises, and again, ultimately, inevitably put each and every one of us into absolute slavery, subjugation, enslavement, inaction, character, behavior, job, profession, and also in everything else that we pursue and aspire for in our lives. So, men have also repressed, subjugated themselves to a great degree in their instincts, desires, wants, qualities, talents, faculties because of societal conformity, public reputation, outside approval, attention, because they are afraid to live in rejection, isolation, and betrayal. Also, we are afraid of absolute rejection for everyone, and that's why we repress ourselves. We subjugate our own wants, impulses, instincts, as a result of which we inevitably suffer from mental, psychological, emotional instabilities and other psychic problems in the form of depression, dejection, chaos, despair, disorientation, sadness. That is obviously unnecessary, unreasonable, unwanted of ourselves, and that have us because of not only external societal governmental repression, but also because of our own individual repression of our desires, traumas, and our unwillingness to recognize them and disown them, that obviously creates tensions, unnecessary suffering in the present, and causes failures, tremors, setbacks, downfalls that we don't want in our lives. But if we could actually recognize, identify, and own our problems and mistakes and traumas, chaos, and the repressed in its entirety, then the unconscious would not have caused so much chaos, mayhem, madness in the present. But we could not do these things because we're unaware, unintelligent, unwise, ignorant, and arrogant, and we constantly seek and want external validation, societal progress, possession, wealth, riches, fame, and everything else that's ultimately meaningless, worthless, futile, empty.